Hi, this is Renato. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain you what are the expenses of owning a car in Hungary. So here are the expenses, and let's go with the first one, the mandatory car insurance. This is in Hungarian called kötelező gépjármű felelősségbiztosítás. This is mandatory, as the name says, and it will cost between 20,000 and 50,000 forints a year. This depends on the insurance company, but you can find online calculators that will help you see which is the cheapest of this mandatory insurance, car insurance, at the moment of, when you're purchasing the car. There is another type of insurance which is optional, and it is called kasko biztosítás. This covers much more situations than the mandatory, and the cost is higher. It is 200,000 forints a year, and I will not include this in the final calculation. The second expense is the car tax, and the car tax will depend, the price, the tax that you will pay, it depends on the engine power, or the power engine, and also on the age of your car, and it will cost between 5,000 and 30,000 a year. The third expense is going to be the highway vignette, and this depends on whether you buy a vignette that it covers all the country, so nationwide highway vignette, or the one that only covers one county. And the one for the whole country costs around 55,000 a year, and the one that is only for one county, it costs around 6,000 a year. And sometimes people need, for example, two counties because they work in one county and they live in the other. So that, you need to make your own calculation in that way. So now let's go to the variable costs. And the fuel is the first one, and the car. So the average car fuel consumption per month in Hungary is, in Budapest, for example, is 20,000 forints per month, and outside of Budapest or elsewhere in the country is 30,000. If you will live in a small town that is far away from everywhere, then you need to add, like, instead of 30,000, it might be like 35,000 or 40,000 per month. Regarding maintenance and repairs costs, it will cost you between 20,000 and 60,000 a year, and this will include the change between the summer tires and the winter tires. Although, and depending on where you live and depending how do you use your car, you can use all season tires, and this will, it will save you money. Then there is a mandatory technical inspection, which is called műszaki vizsga in Hungarian, and this will cost, but only every 2 years, this will cost between 20,000 and 30,000 forints every time you need to do it. Also, take into account the parking fees. I will not put any cost of the parking fees in this calculation because it has too many variations. And also the car wash, and assuming you do car wash every, once a month, then you can calculate between 3,000 and 8,000 forints a month. So if we break down all these costs to cost per month, we will get the grand total of 28,000 forints per month. That's the minimum average that we pay, and the maximum average that you will pay is going to be 55,000 forints per month for owning a car in Hungary. And that's all for this video. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Write them in the comment section and subscribe, like, or share my content if you think it is useful. And see you in the next one.